Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for whatever support you send my way. The likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations, tips, purchases, each and everything that you guys do to support me and my work. I thank you so much for that. Thank you as well to our guides, our angels, beautiful God and Goddess. Thank you to our ancestors, all the way back to the original two, our beautiful God and Goddess, for everything that they bring our way, the messages they bring, the synchronicities, the signs, the fact that they've brought us together. So let's get started with this reading here and see what the blessings and good karma coming your way is. On that front, it is extremely difficult to get all 4 of the body cams released from what happened in my situation. And for some reason, I'm having to argue with my lawyer's secretary about it. There were 4 videos sent to you, yeah. One is 0.00, one is 5 minutes, one is 1 minute, and one is a full officer's body cam. There was 3 officers there that day. I would like all of the officers' full body cam footage, and it should have been sent to you the moment that you asked for it, completely unedited and uncut. But for some reason, it's a big deal to get all of the footage. So there could be something that you've been working on where things and information are hidden away or kept from you in some way. And those things are going to be being exposed. And I feel like when they are exposed, it's going to expose a lot for you. Aries, courageous. Pisces, intuitive. Yes, there's a fight that you've been working on in some way. Gemini. And there's been a lot of two-faced activities as well. Virgo. Cancer. Your intelligence is going to win out at the end of the day. And also, your caretaking, loving, nurturing, and beautiful energy is something that people are noticing and appreciating. I feel like all the love and all the generosity, all the kindness that you've put out there, 222, actually 2222, all of that's going to be coming back to you. Don't forget to like today, guys. If you're here, it would be awesome if you could do that. Thank you so much. Thank you for whatever support you send this way. Yeah, there could be a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of drama that you've put up with. A lot of pain and hurt as well. Dream bigger, believe bigger, because there's a lot of good things coming your way. There could be something with your siblings here. Your family is very important and prominent in this situation. There could be something with your in-laws, especially your mother-in-law. Possibly your children as well, if you have children. Kyra, Kyrie, Y, Q, E, Melissa, Marissa, T. I got my camera working exceptionally well during this one, guys. K, H. All it took was smacking my phone a couple times. Weird, right? I, G. Instagram could be important. L, social media in general could be important. Z, Glenda. D, E, Key. Hey. Y, G, High. D, N, Den. Den, a family room. P, nap. Nap time. G, nap time reminds me of J. There was this, there's a YouTube video called Nap Time. And it is a pretty messed up video. So, you know, if you're sensitive about things, you may not want to watch it. But my ex and my brother had a bet on whether or not I was going to laugh about it. And surprisingly, my little brother's the one who thought I wasn't going to laugh at it. Basically, it was chloroform in a bottle. And they had named it Nap Time. W-L. Pets. And the love you show your pets, your fur babies. And once again, we got this little swatch with colors here that's like choosing your house paint or your wallpapering, or some of you might actually be coming into a home of some sort. Justice. Deny. Somebody could have denied their actions in some sort of way. Somebody could have denied you justice in some way, or denied you something that you rightfully owned, or something that was rightfully yours in some way. Jig. It could have something to do with dancing. News. This could be something that ends up on the news for some of you as well. This could be something that ends up being a very big case, like larger than life, larger than you understand. Glaze. Plays. Please. Plead. Somebody might actually be pleading for your help at some point. Help is in here too. Kidnap. Lies, lied. G. P. Prized. Your prized possession. For some of you, something that was very important to you, something that was very valuable to you. It might not have had very much monetary value, but it could have been something that was extremely important to you. Might actually be coming back to you. Key. Hidden key. There could be a hidden room somewhere. Documents might be hidden somewhere that could be getting ready to come out. There could be a deathbed confession that somebody's making as well. Somebody might finally realize that the people that they trusted lied, and you were the one that was actually telling the truth. Turnkey. Once again with a home. Somebody could actually end up getting like a move-in ready type of home. One that already has like all the furniture you need and everything within it. Might actually be something that ends up being an inheritance left to you. She. He. Shot through the heart and you're to let blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. I played my part and you played your game. You give love a bad name. For some of you, you're going to be getting justice because of a love situation where somebody was playing games with you. Somebody wasn't really serious about the love that they had for you. You might have been very loyal in this situation, but this was somebody that did not deserve that loyalty. Thank you guys again for the support you send this way. Liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, purchasing, whatever you guys do to support this channel and my work. Thank you guys so much for that. Wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover. Hi, yeah, wanna be my lover. A new life, a relationship that you might have thought was done and over with might end up getting a new life. It could feel like it could have felt like there was like a giant brick wall in the way, or maybe a brick wall like built up around somebody's heart. There's some sort of cleansing that you're doing that is causing these blessings to rain down. Somebody here could have been removing certain people or certain situations from their life. You could have gave somebody like a new purpose, rhyme, reason, or meaning for living in some sort of way. You could have even given them a chance at a new life in some sort of way. And this is going to be coming back towards you tenfold. For some of you, there's going to be blessings raining down on you in a financial way as well. The sky is crying. Can't you see them tears roll down the street? There's a lot of luck coming your way, a lot of abundance coming your way, especially in some sort of situation where you may have stood up for and defended somebody as well. Somebody could have actually watched whatever this situation is play out in some way. So there might actually be some sort of witness to something too. Somebody could have broken free of their addictions. You might have broken free of your addictions. Somebody you know may have broken free of their addictions. You might have actually given somebody like a safe space to do that. Which way now? There's a house again. Working for the man every night and day. These wheels keep on turning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. A dream is a wish your heart makes. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In a dream you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. 11, 22, and 41. U-Haul. Somebody here could be moving. Once again, there's definitely a house move or something involving a house, or there could have been somebody that was attacking you in some sort of way. Maybe trying to smear your name, maybe trying to frame you or set you up in some sort of way. Could have been some sort of spiritual warfare coming your way. I feel like the cleansing and the reverse magic that you have worked is definitely taking effect. I feel like these people that you were dealing with are going to end up with a lot of nastiness raining down on them while you're having this abundance rain down on you. There could have been people trying to get in the way of or trying to stop a union of some sort. Somebody could have been in two minds about which way to go, what they wanted to do, who they wanted to be with. And they're going to be choosing you. The truth is going to be coming out. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by a lot of loving people, family, friends, unity, joy, happiness, beauty. And a lot of it is coming from this ending that you put into effect. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh. So, you've been putting some things to rest because of the truths that have been reaching you, because of the truths that have been coming out. And the things you've been putting to rest are bringing more truths to light as well. I feel like there could have been some people around you that were a bit two-faced, that were lying, that were causing drama or gossiping about you in some way, causing people to look at you in a very distorted viewpoint. And because of that, it required you to end these connections in order to vindicate yourself in some way. Because people know that when you walk away from a situation, generally there was a reason for you to walk away from a situation. And once again, for some of you, there's going to be a deathbed confession here where somebody's going to be making a confession at the end of their life. Basically bringing people's awareness to something that had happened, some sort of lies or some sort of distorted story that was told to protect someone or to keep people in the dark in some way. There could also be a death in the family as well that is going to bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness in some ways, even if it's going to bring a lot of sadness, pain, and hurt in other ways. It's going to bring you some sort of financial stability or, once again, a new living situation. Some of you could actually be moving home to be with your family or moving somewhere that you feel like the people in that area are your family. Justice. And the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work that you've put in, the time, the patience, the determination you've had, the willpower that you've had. your bravery in facing the injustices is really paying off. It's paying off in this massively transformational way. And it's going to be bringing a lot of success. The number 13 could be very important to somebody here as well. And 21. This is like a rite of passage for you. This was something that you had to go through and something that you had to overcome and something that is going to be bringing in a lot of stability, a lot of strength. I feel like there's people who have lied on your name, people who have distorted the truth, people who have tried to make you out to be someone that you're not. And these truths are coming in. Once again, the truths about the lies, because we have the 10 of Swords here. The truths about the betrayals. Nothing is going to be distorted or hidden anymore. Things are being revealed. Somebody is ready to throw themselves on a sword for you. And this sacrifice that they're making is something that is also vindicating you. This could even be somebody who was part of the setup against you or part of the gossip or drama that was surrounding you. And this person has kind of realized their actions, their behavior, what they've done, and how it has affected you or harmed you in some way. And they may not have known the person that you were to begin with. This person could have definitely been very much engrossed in their shadow side. But this person is ready to make that. You could have been questioning whether or not there was a third party in a situation, or questioning whether or not somebody had the same feelings for you as you had for them. And I feel like their feelings are going to be fully exposed by whatever this situation is that's going on. Like somebody deciding to stand up and defend you in a very precarious position, even if it hurts them. At the end of the day, they are willing to throw themselves on that sword for you. And that's what's going to verify to you that their feelings or emotions are true. Hi, beautiful. I am still taking questions. You can go ahead and send payment and throw your questions down there anytime you're ready. 4 of Scythes. Rest. You're going to get time for rest. Rest, reflection, healing, growth. I feel like there's going to be a very painful loss in your life. A very painful ending in your life. And this painful ending is going to bring some truths to light. And it's going to cause you to take some time away from the world for just yourself. It's going to cause you to slow down a bit, because a lot of you may have been going extremely fast and constantly moving and constantly doing and constantly being everywhere. And I feel like you're just going to slow down to breathe a bit because of this loss or because of this pain. Awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. You're also going to be meeting a lot more people that are very like-minded to you. You're going to be enjoying life, having some fun. After this time period of rest, you're going to be getting out there and really exposing more of your true self. Not worrying so much about what anybody thinks, doing what you want to do, going where you want to go, listening to your intuition more and trusting it. You're really going to be enjoying life, like Dancing in the Moonlight. Such a great song. They don't bark or bite. We're just dancing in the moonlight. Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. For some of you, a beautiful friendship that you have in your life with someone that just feels like home is going to turn into something more. Peace is going to be made in a situation. And for some of you, there might have been some sort of third-party situation going on, whether it be like drugs or alcohol or food or TV or technology or another person or family member, whatever it is that was this third-party involvement that was getting in between you and this person. For some of you, it was black magic or spiritual warfare as well. Your patience, your persistence, your determination, your willpower, your faith, your prayer is something that's going to be bringing peace to this situation. It's going to be bringing stability to this situation. After this harsh ending, and after the sadness and pain of the loss, and after the sacrifices that were made here, there's going to be a sturdy, solid foundation that you can build on. And this foundation was created by going through all this hardship, hurt, and pain together. And you guys are going to be celebrating your win or your victory. And for some of you, this win or victory is going to be in a court situation or a justice situation as well. Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Stakes, and the Queen of Chalices. So a lot of you have learned how to set your boundaries in an appropriate way. And you have also learned how to look in the mirror and understand when it is you. You've also learned how to look at the reflections of the people around you and what they're making you see or feel within yourself. I feel like you are learning from a lot of the things you've gone through. You're also learning how and when to hold back your affection, your love, your friendship. Learning who are the people that are more worth spending a lot of time around. Your forgiveness, your love, your compassion, your empathy. Instead of being stuck in this revenge mode, I feel like a lot of you have sacrificed this revenge mode or this need for justice or this feeling of wanting to take action to create balance. You've surrendered it and allowed everything to be what it is. And allowed yourself, 404, to actually see the truth of the situation before taking action. And the truth of the situation might have actually been very different than you thought it was going to be. But your forgiveness, your love, your compassion, your empathy, your kindness, the way that you've been able to love yourself and allow yourself to remain open to love, even with everything that you've gone through, that is what is bringing this justice and this karma, this good karma in for you. The blessings coming in for you has a lot to do with how you've held back from seeking vengeance or revenge. How you have been able to reconcile the feelings going on within yourself. How you've been able to heal and how you've been able to ground yourself. Also, how you've been able to trust in your emotions and what they tell you. Awesome. Thank you, beautiful. You can throw your question down there at any time. So let's see what else we have coming your guys' way in the way of blessings. Blessings for my collective that are coming in. Good karma for the things that they have done or been through, or for the ways that they've handled situations. Emotional maturity is one of those things that I'm feeling is coming in for you as well. Like leveling up on an emotional front. Hi. Some of you might actually be getting a lot more friend requests, a lot more people wanting to reach out and talk to you. For some of you that have businesses, you may be getting more clients, things like that. Okay, since you got your question in there before we started the next segment, I'm going to go ahead and answer it now. Oh, never mind. You pulled it back. Okay, we will move forward with the blessings then. Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, California, Sacramento, Los Angeles, Balboa, San Francisco. My dad's middle name was actually Francisco. Francisco Calabis. His dad's name was Franklin Francisco. Okay. You did get your question out there before I fully started this, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some messages to answer your question. What is your blessings and your good karma coming to you personally, Tori? In the way of business is one of the ways. I feel like you've made a very good reputation for yourself. You're going to be a lot more active in the future. Your actions are something that are bringing you success and open doors. Believe in magic. I feel like your belief in the spiritual realm, your belief in magic, your belief in the esoteric is going to be skyrocketing. I feel like there might actually be some people around you as well that have been in competition with you in some way, or that have really not believed in what you've had going on, that are going to change their mind. Clown downtown. So somebody was playing with you. Somebody was causing confusion in your life. Somebody was in competition with you, playing games with you, things like that. I feel like this person's going to be receiving karma, and a lot of the karma that they're going to be receiving is that you are going to be being seen as who you truly are, and they are going to be being revealed as the clown that they are. Aries, Virgo, and Aquarius. So this is somebody that was extremely judgmental of you, overly critical of you, somebody trying to cause fights, drama, or chaos in your life. It could have even been somebody fighting with you regularly, trying to fight to prove that they were right or that they were honest or whatever the case may be, and they were full of shit. I feel like the way that you voice yourself and the way that you express yourself is something that's going to be causing a lot of inspiration to other people. You're going to have a lot of people believing in you and wanting to follow you in some way. Five of Stakes. You're going to be winning over the competition. You're going to be really excelling in your friendships, especially if somebody was trying to destroy your friendships in some way or trying to cause problems in a friend group for you. You're going to be seeing the truth, and so are other people, and this is going to end this situation. You might even be there to help someone when they're in depression, or when they're in sadness or pain, when they're dealing with a lot of toxicity, or when they're overindulging in some way. You may be there to help them and lift them up and out of that. And that could be something that is going to be bringing in a lot of loyalty for you. Somebody's going to be looking at you like you were heaven sent in some way. Like you came into their life at exactly the right time. And that's what's going to be opening a lot of these doors for you. You're going to have a lot of abundance and fertility in the things that you're birthing into life at this point. And I feel like a lot of that too is because you have had to work yourself and work your way up and out of depression and up and out of toxicity throughout your life as well, which means you have a lot of advice for those that are coming up and out of that. D. So that's what I have for your question. Beautiful. Kimberly, I am doing all signs. So if you're here, there's a reason for it. This is a collective message for the people who collectively view my channel. Hi, Entwining Roots. Nice to see you. I did get that robe yesterday. I really should have read the description because it wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it's still fucking awesome, and I'm going to make sure that I throw it on and post some pictures later. You're welcome, beautiful. Thank you as well. So we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer. Some of you could have been being targeted by the justice system in some way, or targeted by somebody in a position of authority or power in some way. Somebody could have been targeting you, and this is definitely something that's been hidden, that's been secret, that's been going on behind the scenes. This is something that people are going to be finding out about. I feel like a lot of you are very seen, very noticeable. You stand out in some way. You may be very different from the people in the area that you are in. You may be very different from everyone around you in some sort of way. And this could be a reason why, for a little while, people could have actually believed what was going on. For some of you, more people like you are going to be moving to the area where you're at. And it's going to cause strength in numbers. For some of you, heavily in the area that you're out at, people tend to blame everything on anyone that's an outsider. And you could have been somebody that was an outsider in some way. And they could have been trying to blame you for a lot of the things that they created. And these things are going to be getting exposed. For some of you, it could be an ex-partner that's been trying to blame you for things that they created. Somebody could have lied on you very extensively. Somebody could have hidden something from you as well. Somebody could have actually hidden something from you that could have helped you in a very big way. Somebody felt like you were too big, like you stood out too much. You were too much of a star already, and they didn't want you to gain any extra power, any extra clout, any extra people on your side, or loyalty, or followers, or whatever it may be. And so that could be the reason behind whatever they did. For some of you, it could be to protect their own name as well. Let's see if that works again. There we go. Weird how tapping my phone can cause that to happen. It was kind of disappointing slightly, because it didn't look like the picture at all. But if I would have read the description, then I would not have been surprised at all, because the description accurately describes it. And next time I will have to remember that for sure. Although it did remind me of one that I had made in the past. I made 2 of them for my girls at one point that were full velvet inside and out. They were fucking phenomenal. Honestly, I would love to be in a position where I can use a sewing machine again. That would be great. Thank you so much for that, beautiful. And while I'm on the subject, thank you to anybody who supports my channel. The likes, shares, comments, subscribes, purchases, donations, anything you guys do to support this channel or my other channel. Thank you guys so much for that. And if you are here right now, remember to hit that like button, because it helps me out far more than you guys think. So, love, and unconditional love at that. There is going to be a lot of love coming your way, a lot of unconditional love coming your way for the unconditional love that you have shown others. I feel like these people that have hurt you in this way, some of you have actually shown them massive love, even after knowing about what they have done, even after finding out about it, even after dealing with it. You've kind of healed from it. You've forgiven them. You have opened your heart. You've been very empathetic and very understanding of the hurt place that they were coming from and why they did what they did. And this is going to be drawing in a lot of that same energy for yourselves. It's kind of like when, say you dealt with somebody that was very in and out, hot and cold, on and off, 73, 83. They didn't know what they wanted. Maybe they even cheated. And for some of you, it might not have even been cheating, because technically you weren't together. Whatever the case may be. And you may have been very understanding. You may have been very compassionate. You may have given several chances to people that other people thought did not deserve those chances, but you still gave those chances because you felt like they deserved those chances. You felt like they were hurt, they were in despair, they were going through a lot. And that's why you gave those chances, because you're a very unconditionally loving person, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is the best way to live. And it keeps your heart clean, it keeps your heart pure. And when you go to face Ma'at, if that's where you end up going, and he weighs your heart against that feather, your heart is going to be lighter than that feather. And because you've been that way, You might have been going through some trust issues or some hurt or some pain or some darkness yourself in the recent past, where you could have been unsure about whether or not you wanted to go forward with somebody, unsure of their intentions, unsure of yourself, unsure of your intuition even. And people are going to be very forgiving, compassionate, understanding, loving. But remember, those chances only go so far, because even with you, those chances only went so far and you had to walk away eventually. So if you get this second chance to make things right, take that opportunity and run with it. It's made out of spandex. And I was thinking that it was going to be made out of like a velvet-like material, even if it wasn't actually velvet. And it's pretty light. And I was thinking it was going to be heavier than what it is. But I still love it. And I'm still going to wear it. Right? I wish I could work on some sewing projects myself. I actually did do one by hand. I started doing a quilt for my ex. It was a jean quilt. He had always wanted to. 3 weeks at that point between me, and my kids ended up not wanting to be the entire thing on me, which is really funny because in the middle of that, and they still don't even remember that. That's how deep of manipulation there is. But I was like, fuck you, you don't deserve this blanket. I thought about finishing it for me, but I didn't, because I didn't even want it. So when my daughter's birthday came around, I was like, what can I do for her birthday? Oh yeah, I have the jean pieces all sewn together. So I made her a pillow out of the jean pieces. And I didn't have to do a whole lot extra because I had already had a bunch of them sewn together, which was great. It does look like velvet. I thought the same thing, but if you read the description, it is not velvet. I hate that they do that they post pictures that aren't even related to it. So, blessings and good karma coming your way. SAY. I'm not going to stop until you say it. Say It, I think, is the name of that song. It's by a black chick. Don't get offended by the way I said that, because you know what? I'm a white chick. And then there's a Mexican chick. And, you know, how else do you describe people in the way they look? I mean, come on. Anyway, somebody's shallowness is going to be coming back to bite them in the ass. I feel like a lot of you are getting ready to level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Yeah, a lot of you are getting ready to level up. And you're getting ready to level up in front of people who underestimated you, underestimated your value, underestimated your worth, underestimated who you were as a person. D, day, G, it's gonna be a good day. And ain't nobody gonna cry today, 'cause ain't nobody gonna die today. It's gonna be a good day. Z, H, W, hay fever. What, was, why, H. Some of you are going to get to find out why a certain situation acting the way they were in some way. Heal, how, shallow, how. Yeah, somebody that was extremely shallow is going to be dealing with a lot. I don't remember exactly what happened in Shallow How, but I do know that he ended up dating a woman, 33, without knowing exactly who she was because his vision was distorted. So somebody from your past might actually end up with some sort of distorted vision, 41. And they may end up doing some things that are very out of character for them. P, Pam, M, Q, P, N, K, napkin, nay. Somebody's truth is going to be being exposed as well. Happy, If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Somebody could be getting to spend some extra time with children in general. Somebody here could get extremely happy when they're around kids. You could really enjoy being around kids. And if that's the case, you're going to get to spend some extra time with little kids, like little kids. Somebody could have been trying to get in the way of that. Somebody could have been trying to cause problems for you on that front. Sappy. Somebody's going to be really getting into their feelings in regards to you, and they're going to be expressing some things they've never expressed before. The weekend. Save your tears for another day. Your tears are going to be saved for another day, because something that you were expecting to be sad about or hurt about, or something you were expecting to get left alone in, you are not going to be alone. Awesome. Is happy the name of one of your animals or somebody's animal? Oh, yeah, okay. Dog was what I pictured too. That is awesome. And then we got, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. All my dogs got up when I started singing that. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs could have something to do with something too. You did a lot for a lot of people who left you alone, who weren't there when you needed it. Aw. It's awesome that you got to spend some extra time with them. 44, 42. Yeah, you could have been left alone to deal with a lot when you were there to carry the bag for a lot of other people. And I feel like being alone, even alone, you're on fire. I don't need anything to get me through this night. It's keeping me alive. I can't think of the name of that song right now, but I don't need anything to get me through this night. I got that beat that's in my heart, and it's keeping me alive. Something like that. Anyway. Solo rider till I die, because I got me for life. How amazing you are. How great you are. Your time. Passion. A lot of reasons to be a lot of reasons to be excited. And a lot of inspiration. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are showing that they look up to you, that are coming to you for advice, that are coming to you for wisdom, that are coming to you with their projects, you to help them with their projects or things like that. You are definitely going to be getting a lot of people coming towards you at this time. Sorry about that, guys. I was adjusting the ice on the back of my phone to keep it going. Yes, you're moving very fully towards happiness and towards the brightest, lightest part of yourself. After going through so much darkness, after experiencing the darkest parts of yourself, you are going to be experiencing the lightest parts of yourself. And after experiencing the darkest parts of other people, you're going to be getting to see theirs too. I feel like there's a lot of people from your past that are going to be showing you just how amazing that they can be when they are in their highest energy instead of their lowest. And I feel like you inspired a lot of them to get to this energy. You walked away from any kind of people-pleasing energy. You walked away from working really hard for everyone else, and you have stepped into working hard on your own projects, working on what makes you happiest, working to glow and shine. This energy of moving away from the conflicts, the drama, the chaos, the fights, and the arguments, that's the energy that is driving you towards happiness at this current time. So unless anybody else ends up asking a question, we're going to do one more message as the closeout message, and then we're going to be done with this reading for today. Thank you guys so much for the support you send this way, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps on my pick-a-card videos, or purchasing or making donations, or leaving tips with your purchases. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. It really is very amazing, and it helps me out so much, you guys. You don't even know what all your support does in my life, but it is pretty fucking awesome. So thank you guys. Drive safe. I need you here with me. Drive safe. I need you here with me. Somebody's going to be expressing to you how much they love you and how much you mean in their life. Somebody's going to be letting you know that they care about you and they care about your well-being. You're welcome, beautiful, and thank you as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Protected. A lot of you are going to be realizing just how protected you are. For some of you, there might have been a blessing in disguise that happened too, where you could have actually ended up having like a warning call or a wake-up call happen that caused you to realize some of the things that you were doing that were unsafe in your life. Cancer, imaginative, and caused you to kind of put yourself in check. Gemini. Aquarius, friendly. Scorpio, passionate. Some of you are going to be finding out about things that have been hidden from you. Somebody could have been hiding their emotions from you, or hiding how much they cared about you from you in some way. Some of you are going to be finding out about the two-faced energy of people around you and how they have distorted the view of you. Somebody could have been trying to cause you to look different than you are or appear different than you are. Somebody could have been trying to turn your family against you or your friends against you, or somebody could have been whispering in the ear of somebody that cared about you in some way. Somebody could have actually even been trying to convince somebody that cared about you that you were living dangerously in some way. Could be something to do with Christmas here. I feel like you're a leader and you bring a lot of inspiration, light, love, joy to people, hope to people. A lot of people look up to you, and I feel like you're going to be finding out about all of these situations where people look up to you in the near future. You're going to be really getting a different view of yourself. You're going to be finding out people's hidden motivations or hidden intentions, or what things were secretly being said about you behind your back too. W-U-E, we, Y, D, do. Some of you could have some past due things, like past due bills or past due situations where things just needed to be dealt with or something like that. I feel like there could be somebody stepping in to help out with something on that front. Eyes. I-O-U. Somebody could actually be coming forward to offer you something to make up for whatever it is they've done for them in the past. They may feel like they owe you in some sort of way. And they may feel like they are having to pay you back in order to move forward. For some of you, they may feel like the karma they're receiving at this time is because they took advantage of you in some sort of way. And now they're needing to make up for that. Some of you might have actually even done some sort of ritual as well, where the people in the past who did something to hurt you or did something to take advantage of you in some sort of way actually have to make some sort of payment towards you, or come in and repay you in some way. Because if they don't, it's kind of like on Color Purple, where she's like, "Till you do right by me, everything you touch will turn to shit." And so these people are feeling like because they did wrong by you, a lot of things in their life are going wrong. and they need to make things right. They need to balance the scales. They need to even the score in some way. And so people could actually be coming in to give you some sort of gift or some sort of monetary something to make up for it. They may also be using word of mouth, and they may actually be spreading good things about you, letting people know about who you are, what you do, what your services are, whatever the case may be, so that you get more customers or things like that. G, Z, E, Eve. Christmas Eve could be something important too for some of you. 44, L, LEI, B, C, British Columbia. Divergent. Because you guys have chosen a path that is widely different from the paths of others around you, you are going to be getting a very different lifestyle than a lot of these people. Because of your hard work, your dedication, the time or energy you've put into things, you're going to be receiving a lot. Woven, wool, lived, the boy who lived. Some of you, you might actually be ending up with a lot of gossip going on about you, about how protected you are. Once again, some of you could have actually survived a crash that was almost impossible to survive, where everybody else in the crash died. Some of you could have survived the spiritual warfare of somebody who generally hits their mark, and those people don't get up, but they weren't even able to touch you. Word is spreading about who you are, how protected you are, about the love that you hold in your heart. Believe. People are starting to believe. People are starting to believe in magic. They're starting to believe in witchcraft. They're starting to believe in who you are and what you do. Yes. Your truth is ending a lot of things. Your truth is causing you to be able to move forward. Some of you may be getting a new vehicle as well. Somebody could actually be gifting you a new vehicle. And they may actually be gifting you this new vehicle because they love you and they feel like the vehicle that you're driving is very unsafe. So they want to make sure that you are safe because they love you and they want to keep you around and in their life. You are rising from the ashes. You did not let yourself be burned down and the ashes bagged. You have risen from these ashes and you have become even more beautiful as you've done so. You are wise, very trustworthy. People trust you. People trust you. They find you to be honest. They find you to be trustworthy. They find you to be somebody very different from a lot of people in this world. And because of your truth, your honesty, who you are, you got a lot of gifts coming your way. And you're even honest about your dark side. You're honest about your shadow side, about who you are behind the scenes. What people see is what they get with you. Oh, what is that song? You take you and yours, and I'll take me and mine. I don't know the name of that song, but if I remember, I will share it later on my channel. Some of you are going to be getting offered a position in a very high place, like a judge or like a principal or something along those lines, where you're going to be in a very high position of authority and power. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you hold is something that very few people hold. And so you're going to be being called upon to take action. And you have followed your intuition in a lot of situations, which has definitely led to this. Yeah, there was somebody that was manipulating things, somebody that was very critical, overly analytical, somebody that was really trying to destroy something. This person could have been part of the justice system. This person could have been in a serious position of power and authority. And this person have used and abused their power and authority in some way, and you're uncovering it. I feel like the actions that you have taken are uncovering it, because everybody sees how honest you are, how loyal you are, how committed you are, how trustworthy you are. People see how everywhere you go, you bring abundance, fertility, and growth. And also, some of you, you're going to be turning this situation you've dealt with into a book or into a movie, into something that is going to provide for yourself and future generations. Some of you could be winning a lawsuit as well, where you end up with a lot of money because of the abuse of power that has taken place in this situation. Yeah, there was definitely people that were behind the scenes trying to destroy you or your work or what you were working on. People that chose to do this. People that tried to destroy your fun, your happiness, your joy, your time with your friends, your time with your family. Maybe even some of those times that were a rite of passage to you. You're thinking about things in a new way. You're acting in a new way. You're responding in a new way. And some of you, you might have been afraid in some ways of taking the actions that you needed to take. Maybe even afraid of walking away from certain situations, people, or places, because you were afraid of how they were going to deal with you or handle you, especially with the knowledge that you had, but you still did. I feel like you stood up to a lot of people, and because of this energy, because you put your truth out there, because you expressed yourself, and because you walked away from what you needed to walk away from, you're going to be stepping into a very powerful position of authority yourself. Remember to remain humble in your power. So that is what I have for you guys today. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through. And thank you guys so much for whatever support you send this way. Whether you like, share, comment, or subscribe, all of those things only take a second and they help me out immensely. So thank you guys so much for doing that. It really does help. And thank you guys as well for the purchases, the donations, the tips, the super thanks buttons and super chat stickers you send. All of that stuff helps so much, you guys. I appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.